Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's everybody's favorite day of the week, Monday. Who would have thought Monday is actually a really good day? Why do I say that? Because tonight we have Average Frustrator Gamers, Crosskeys. I am your horse, Mr. Ed 3. Joining me today is Arya Stark. Hello, Arya.
Hey Ed, how's it going tonight?
Oh, this is fantastic. We have ourselves a fun mode for anybody that is familiar with the Crosskeys variant. Our good friend and colleague, I guess we'll say, Average Frustrated Gamer holds up his which is not as good as my but we're not going to talk about that. But we have ourselves a Crosskeys race, and our good friends in Speed Gaming is kind enough to put on a restream. And today we have ourselves Hitman 1382 versus Late Bit. Literally Brett the Hitman Hart versus Doink the Clown.
It's a battle for the ages here, and we do see on Lightbit's screen, X Keys stinks. Lightbit famed for noting that the game stinks, so we'll see if he's rolled a good seed. We do have to note that AFG's has come in to a new era. It is using Crosskeys 2023, and not a moment too late here on February 2024.
Imagine updating anytime soon. But hey, there we go. We're off. And already divergence. Let's go. All right, where are we feeling Sank is? Come on, show me the pyramid. Show me the pyramid. Show me the pyramid.
Oh, it's a little underwhelming.
I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, it's. Oh, speaking of underwhelming, how about finding a Gina? Oh my God, we already found desert too.
Well, underwhelming as in it's not really funny. Pyramid's funnier.
Yeah, pyramid is funny. I mean, through a runner's perspective, this is actually pretty nice having Sank Spot and CAC, because usually CAC ends up having a lot of connectors involved, and like it's kind of sometimes difficult to get back to Kakariko Village, but here kind of easy. So here we go. Hitman's gonna go through in CAC and see what we got. Whole bunch of nothing. Small key on Desert Torch, so boots unknown if we need. Speaking of small key, or speaking of desert, found the back of desert already.
Yeah, Lightbit did find a small key to Thieves Town in desert here. Okay, that's convenient.
See, look, they just come to each other anyways. Hey, Cackwell, perfect. We need a hammer. Hey, you know what? Nice
bomb.
Yeah, nice bomb farm here.
Do want to make a note to joining us here, doing the tracking for both players here in Crosskeys. Never an easy thing, but Lady Laura Linda, who always does an amazing job, is joining us here, and so we're super appreciative of that.
Dude, Lady Laura Linda is like legit, like absolutely awesome, and every time that I have a chance to common race where she's tracking, I know two things are going to happen. The tracking is going to be spot on, and she is going to correct every single one of my mistakes, and I'm looking forward to it.
Where were these things? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
They found them, right? I mean,
yes. Sorry, I was too busy commentating nonsense here.
Gestures broadly. It's out there. It's one of those things on the map. Ask the tracker.
And here we go. Sweeping lady in the front. That's not. Oh no, wait, we didn't kill anything. I was gonna say you could do a tree pull on that painting. But hey, you know what? Both Late Bit and Hitman have 8 bombs. They farmed that bomb hut. So let's see what the vanilla place is. It's Hotel Mario. If we're playing bingo, yeah. If we're playing bingo, that would probably be on somebody's square. All right, Hitman 2 is gonna find Desert West. So yeah, so this is what I was actually talking about. So Hitman has come across Hyrule Castle West and Desert West. So because of the ease of where CAC is, he doesn't have to feel obligated to check any of them as of right now, or he can make his choice to check one to see where it's at, and then knows that he has a nice, easy save and quit spot to get back to here. So, and Agina, ooh, Swamp Hell Small Key. That's quite interesting.
Yeah, the very least good to get it out of the way. Both players are going to find that pretty easily.
Oh, I mean, that's actually, what Hitman might be doing? He might look at what the race game item is, and he's got bombs. No, we're not going to even do it. I don't blame him. And here we go. Starting back at Sank. Back of escape here for Hitman. I forgot if Late Bit did this. I know he saved and quit at Sanctuary. I don't know if he actually noticed where it was.
No, I don't think he did.
Oh, it's not like he's missing out on anything.
No. And again, even though it's nothing, he'll get back to it soon enough.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, okay.
We're going to have a heist of the Desert Palace Small Key. And we have desert access. So basically what he's doing is if anybody's wondering what he's going to attempt to do here, he's going to take that Desert Palace Small Key. Now, we don't know if desert is a crystal or pendant, but what his idea is going to be is at a nice convenient save and quit. Desert Main is actually pretty close to Link's house. And what he can do is actually go to the right side at his convenience to see if that is anything of concern. If it is, then he'll keep it. If not, he can basically save scum it and never has to worry about finding a Desert Palace Small Key.
Yeah, I've come to associate that play with our friend Structural Mike, who loves to do that that key steal, and people definitely don't get salty about it. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, listen, I used to do that, like just on my gameplay, but I have been burned on it a couple times. Nice fairies for a tree pull, and $5 for Late Bit. So I kind of stopped doing it, but with where desert is, I actually don't fault the play at all because it's pretty easy to get to.
Yeah,
and again, if it's and again, if it's one thing, if like desert is like way out of the way, and then what are you gonna do? You're gonna set up a death warp and then go check the side and find out it's nothing, have to reset, and if you had to go back to desert, it's gonna take 20 years to get to. Oh, it's only $5, so looks like Castle Tower is going to not be required, but. What are you thinking, Arya? One thing that we have not seen yet is Ganon.
That's true. We did just find Swamp, and we have both keys. That's fun. Or at least Late Bit does.
Oh, I mean, these flippers are just going to be absolutely last located.
Flippers, damn. Just. Oh, I thought you were going to go the opposite way, and it was just going to be so absolutely blatant in your face. You're going to Swamp. Now.
Oh.
All
right. We only have 2 drop downs that we can see. We have Useless Fairy, and we have the front of Hyrule Castle Vanilla Uncle. Those are the last 2 that we can see. Is Ganon behind one of them? Will GT be required to climb? Stay tuned. Oh boy!
Speaking
of boy.
Vanilla. Time to drum up some money and find out, maybe.
It's like these runners are following each other's lead. Although Late Bit does not want the money.
I guess.
And to be honest, I mean, like it's one thing. Like if you do the hula hand, that's like one thing. But now you kind of have it to where the potion shop is kind of in its, I don't want to say it's out of the way, but it's like an inconvenience to get to. So Late Bit's saying he will run into money, and he wanted to look at that entrance.
I'll just go get the money. Oh no. Oh. See, this is why you just go up to the potion shop in Houlihan from the beginning, right?
That's right. Yeah. That is the way to do it. Yeah.
If you want to play mediocre Crosskeys like me, do that.
That's right. Ice
Oh,
Palace.
hello, Ice.
Hello, Ice. Real quick, we got a question chat. Anything special about Madame's Monday machinations? The answer is not really. It's just basically a gathering of rando players to play what they consider the best mode in the game, which is Crosskeys. And so here we are. We're just doing this drop vanilla. Oh my god, Ganon is...
Yeah.
Ganon is vanilla! Oh boy. Well...
Lightbit found I forgot where he actually went. He found a pretty useless connector out to Ice Rod Cave area.
Yeah, it's probably Light World Hype Cave if I were to take a guess.
Yeah. Oh, $100 shield. How exciting.
Alright, here we go. So, Hitman's gonna go get his Swamp House Small Key here from Agina. Imagine Agina not having 3 bombs, 10 arrows, 20 rupees, or a piece of heart.
It's pretty inconceivable, really.
Who rolled this seed?
Yeah, that's the... I don't know. I think that's the downside of switching to Crosskeys 2023.
Is there really downside? Yeah, I'm sure there is.
I mean, you lose out on the guaranteed super garbage at Agina, and you have to settle for a Swamp Small.
Yeah.
Now, Hitman's about to find a very exciting entrance.
Yeah, I wonder what he's going through his mind. He's like, oh crap, desert's actually like... I don't want to say it takes a mindset, but it's like, when you have actual desert available, and you just don't do it. I mean, it's like, do I get that small key? Do I take the chance? I mean, you either gonna do it or you don't.
Yeah,
but
I think it was good presence of mind from Late Bay, because as you said, like, it is a very convenient thing now to do, more so than it normally would, in terms of scumming that key if you need to.
Well, here we go. We got enough bombs for this. Terrific.
Yeah, the early Hera, early Castle Tower when you've got nothing but bombs.
Yes, get the money. As our good friend TJ Maelstrom says, get the money! Get the money! Just
try not to die. Oh, you know what? That's not the worst thing. Well, it kind of is now that you use the bomb, but...
Oh, yeah. No.
If you hadn't used the bomb, it wouldn't have been as bad.
That Moldorm just was saying, no dice. Alright, here we go. We gotta waste 2 more here.
What happens when you free the Moldorm from the cage? Just absolutely enraged.
That's right.
You can see it in its googly eyes.
Wow, absolutely nothing in here. But you know what? Hitman is saving another bomb. Let's go. Alright, so Late Bit is in the area of where Spiral Cave is. Is he going to actually do this? He is. Alright, here we go.
Attempt. If you can get rid of these couple of Mini-moldorms, even just 2 of them, well, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, guy. Sure.
Oh God, Hitman is not too happy about Super Bunny Cave there. All right. How often? I don't want. I'm not asking for like a 1 in how many seeds.
Just take the just
oh boy. But how often do you find the better end of Super Bunny Cave? Wow, that was really well worth it. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh my God. Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Wow.
We will not find out where that goes. Oh boy. All right. Hit.
Oh God, hey, look, it's more Mini-moldorms. It's the most lethal enemy in the game.
It really is. Oh my God.
They're unstoppable.
Holy smokes. All right, here we go. Yes, there we go. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Look at him run away. Oh, come on. All right, he has to save 1 bomb here. Yes.
There you go. Okay.
Nice. All right. So the reason why he has to save one bomb here is there is a shop on the lower end. So as long as he remembers, you know, and not do something that I would do. Now, have you ever done this?
I think I'm about to say the thing you're about to say.
Have you ever done this to where you had low health and you throw a bomb and you die there? Because I have.
Oh no, that's not what I was gonna say.
Oh no! Oh, you mean use the bomb and then get punished?
No, use the bomb to open the wall and then go to the shop to go buy the rest of your bombs, but realize you have no bombs to open the shop.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, shoot, now I got nothing to kill anything. And I get these two things, which, look at that. Heart, peace, and compass.
Oh my god. All right, so here's here's the deal. Late Bit is taking that loaned out Desert Palace small key and got rewarded with a sword and the lamp. So logically, we are going to be getting this Desert Palace small key one way or another. And it brings us to the Maya area. That's just terrific. All right, here we go. Paradox 5. Hey, we get more bombs. 10 arrows. Small key to GT. Well, we're technically going to need that. Oh, big key. Hey, there we go. We can do Ganon at some point. Oh my god, we got another connector.
Oh hey, it's another part of Ice Rod Cave area.
Oh
how
god,
convenient.
that's
You can't get back into it, the Paradox. Fun. Did Late-Bit not get that earlier?
No, Late-Bit, I believe Late-Bit got that. But he went through, and I think this has to be Light World Hive Cave, right? It was a quick save and quit, and Late-Bit had found it, so that's my guess. We'll find out. Imagine paying attention. All right, here we go. Now we're going to try this again. Yeah, there it is. Light World Hype Cave.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Late Bit has a sword. Out of logic. Logic's magic. Who cares?
He probably should be using that.
Yeah, I know, right? There should be a hard, fast rule. If you don't have logic for a sword, you can't use it. All right, here we go. So this is going to take us to the Light World Mountain. Yes, it is. Not the side I thought, yeah. But something. Oh, speaking of something. We have Palace of Darkness at the Vanilla Dam. Now, I don't know if... I'm pretty certain Hitman does know how to mimic clip. I'm not 100% certain. But is it worthwhile?
Yeah, I guess if you can do it quickly. You know, when you find Pod early, you'd love to be able to at least try to knock that stuff out, just in case. But yeah, he's just...
Yeah.
Just leave. I think that's fair.
Yeah, there's definitely method to the madness there. If you got a good mimic clip, yeah, you know, do it. If you have a bottle of any sort of, you know, potion, you can do a potion glitch pretty quickly. I do find it more often than not, for whatever odd reason, the Bolock section in Pod seems to have something.
Yeah, I've been burned by it enough times to be like, yeah, I would if I can do it, but I can't personally mimic clip the potion glitch, sure.
Yeah, here we go. So Hitman showing us a nice bomb jump rail clip. It's actually really easy to set up for those that don't know. You just line yourself up to the left side, drop a bomb, and that's it. And that's fun. That's a spot. This is interesting. I mean, you know, I actually kind of like this.
He's got the potential to pull a lot of stuff. Obviously, not close to being in logic right now, but knock out some really annoying Skullwood stuff now.
Right. What's
With
actually
the acknowledgement that
yeah, what's actually really nice about this too is that he's not coming into Skullwoods like say from like Village of Outcast. He actually came in from what is locked behind a fire rod. So, you know, he basically can say, "All right, I can." Oh, look at that! Nice hammer.
Ooh.
Nice hammer. So basically, what he's going to be able to do is do all this and say, "I don't have to worry about this ever again until until I have a Skullwoods big key." So it'll make by the time that he actually has, like, say, Dark World access or any sort of form of being in Dark World, this is one less thing he has to worry about. And he doesn't have to turn around and say, well, gee, I'm leaving behind an entrance because I don't have a fire rod. Well, we know where that gets us. It's like small little like sequence breaks that can help make the rest of the scene go a little bit easier, especially having that hammer. You know, him actually having that weapon, because he did not rob the Desert Small, doesn't have that sword. It's going to probably work out for him for the time being.
Yeah, it's pretty beneficial.
You know, and on top of it, and look,
oh
my God. Wow. I would say, and on top of it, yeah, I mean, now we got the boots. I mean, he's gonna walk out of here. In Pinball Chest is a guaranteed small key in this mode. So if he happens to find the back of Skullwoods, nice Quake. If he ends up finding Skullwoods and has any sort of fire source, he can actually just do it right then and there. He doesn't need any more small keys for this dungeon. And look, there it is. I was not made into a liar today.
Thank goodness Skullwoods held up its end of the bargain.
Some may call Skullwoods now Juice Town.
I've heard it called that a lot. I've heard that's the real Juice Town.
It is.
It's always a pendant, though. I've heard that from sources too.
It honestly, it really truly is. All right, here we go. So we got this hammer, this out of logic hammer. So what's the first thing we're gonna do? That's right, out of logic Kakariko Well. For our efforts, $50. Actually, in the meantime, Lakebit's doing Flute 5, which is I think that was something Hitman dodge. That is the Smith. Hey, look, there's this. Hey, look, we got this big key to Skullwoods. Go rushing back.
Yeah, let's go. Let's walk all the way back. Oh, wait, run. Sorry, run to Desert to go to TR West to get back up there. I mean, at this rate, there's going to be something amazing in the Skullwoods big chest.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it definitely feels it.
It's our designated loaded dungeon of the day.
Alright, so here we go. We have a hammer. And we're going to do the front of Hyrule Castle and probably look up where these things go. In the meantime, Lakebit is going to give us a look at Super Bunny Cave. Wow, more money. Isn't that usually what happens when you Houlihan? Just money comes everywhere.
Probably. Do I regret it? Maybe.
Maybe. Alright, so the checks that Hitman is doing here, yeah, of course, Super Bunny is going to be absolutely terrible. Because why wouldn't it be? But, yeah, so the checks that Hitman is doing here outside of the map chest, the very first one, the rest of the checks that he's making here, Boomerang Chest and Zelda Cell, is actually locked behind a Hyrule Castle small key. But we're here, and we can do this, you know. Basically, he's doing this trying to be efficient, you know, checking stuff. Don't really care about logic at this point. We just want to check the stuff, but Also, too, we're going to take a look at the connectors to see where they go, because that might be the more important thing. We don't have access as of right now to, say, West Light World Death Mountain, which is kind of where I'm anticipating something to be at. Now the question is does Hitman do Dark Cross?
It doesn't appear so.
The answer
At
is
least
no.
not yet.
Hey, look!
Oh, okay, well, that was hard to find.
Wow, it's as if I played this game a couple times. Alright, on top of Spectacle Rock, just a map.
Laypit will surely check Dark Cross, though, with his semi-honest lamp.
Maybe the lamp gets turned off when you don't have it in logic.
It could be. I have to review Structural Mike's document about honest crosskeys.
Yes. Yeah, Structural Mike, wake up. Give us your insights.
Someone ping him. It's only 3:30 a.m.
All right, now I'm not going to repeat what we had in conversation with our good friend Drossi here.
Oh, good.
But I'm going to say this much, and I apologize to Speedy Gaming chat here. There is an inside joke about this, and I'm having a very difficult time not to say it because looking at that old man. Hey, look! Something else that's dark. Let's go.
That's helpful.
Listen. I'm a man of integrity. I like to keep this PG friendly. Oh, goody, GT. Oh my God, we got this hammer and we could bonk. We got a small key. Oh dear, we could actually do a lot of damage here. Oh, nice, a shovel.
How tremendous.
All right, here we go. Are we going to see? I mean, listen. I like to have our runners get like progression, all that type of stuff. However, I don't know how you feel, Arya. I really would like to see a hammer only Armos.
Yeah, I don't know that that's happening.
Alright, this isn't. I don't think that's high enough. It is high enough. Alright, well, we got half a heart. No problem. Oh, here we go. We got a big key to Turtle Rock. Cool. Hookshot locked. Don't spend that $20 either. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're getting bones thrown at us. Hey, we got a heart. We're good to go.
It's fine.
Don't spend $40 and you didn't get a health refill. So, oh, get the fairy.
Yeah, and the...
No, God,
full magic.
No, don't.
Oh no! Hey.
Sword swing. Oh, we do. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's got Verna, but he doesn't.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Hitman. Yeah, Hitman does have Verna. Yeah, it's actually a lot easier. You know, that getting that full magic pickup was clutch. You know what's good about this? Oh god! Oh, see, look, see. All right, so that Skullwood's key is locked behind all 4 GT small keys, and because Skullwood small keys are stupid to get to, it just kind of validates the fact that Skullwoods is going to be a pendant. You heard it here first.
Is that the Mr. Ed's guarantee of the day?
Yes, we're already doing it right now. The Mr. Ed's guarantee of the seed. Skullwoods is a pendant. You heard it here. All right, so this bomb jump is. Yeah, as long as the fire snake's kind of like off screen. There you go. That's it right there. Nice. That'll do it. There you go. Oh, we got a small key to this dungeon. Okay.
Tremendous. Love it.
Yes, we're getting closer in logic.
And Laypit not able to get all of this dishonest stuff though.
Yeah, again, this is all part of the, little minor sequence breaks. Allows for... See, look! More Skullwood small keys! Literally, both of those Skullwood small keys are locked behind all 4 GT smalls. There's no way that Skullwoods is a crystal. There's just no way. There's no way.
I will say, though, that this is the seed, the kind of seed for me that would give me problems with the readily available out-of-logic key items then leading to additional key items in progression, and then all of a sudden it's like, how do we get back to like the original train of thought that the seed supposedly had?
Yeah, imagine the seed saying, "This is what you're gonna do," and you're like, "Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing."
That's what it feels. That's what this seed feels like. I mean, how many honest things do we have between these two? Honest bomb shot, Eastern and Swamp.
See, look, nowhere did he say Skullwoods.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh no, hit me!
Oh no!
Oh no, you did it too early.
Yeah.
All right, it's important for him to be able to kill 3 more. Yeah. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Here comes the fun.
Yep.
All right, it's really you got to focus on one, and then you get to the lower side. No, don't go to that one now. Yeah, go to the lower one. There you go. There you got the right one you want to go for. All right, there you go. Now get low. No, don't go on the side. No, don't want to do this. You just stay below. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go. You got it.
Okay.
Oh no. Hey, there we go. Alright, here we go. Hitman is just setting up for a death warp here, but I'm sure he'll probably find a mirror. No mirror. Hey, turn a rock key, cool.
I was hoping that would somehow be a 4th Skullwood small. Ignore the one that you found in Pinball Room.
There we go. There's our death warp. Hitman, you had 10 bombs. You could have just used 2 and done the job a little bit quicker. All right, here we go. We did a good job of doing what we could in GT. Now we're going to continue the excursion. Oh, goody. We found Eastern Palace as a bunny. Or we're saying no to it. Hitman's going to get us a look to see where the mountain save point is, and it's absolute trash. Alright, here we go. Alright, so... Hitman, are you really going to do what I think you're going to do? Yeah, I was going to say, you don't, yeah, you can just... Oh my god, he's... Alright. Yeah, this works. There you go.
Okay.
What is this? Tower of Hera. What is going on here?
I don't know. I'm sure there'll be something funny here too, though.
I got a question in chat. Is Mr. Bittner's league teammate being a clown, basically? Yes, the answer is... Would you expect anything less? He has a dishonest lamp. Are you going to stand for that?
And a sword.
Yes, I forgot about that.
And he's doing dishonest Dark Cross right now.
I'm sure this is going to be something silly like the flippers. Or half magic, it's better. Alright, here we go. We're going to take the dishonest boots and still continue to go out logic.
Oh, good.
Oh my god, we have Skullwoods!
Tremendous. If only he had that dishonest lamp.
Dude, if he had that dishonest sword, oh my god.
Well, the dishonest lamp and sword combo.
Yes, yes. Oh, 3
No.
bombs.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so there comes a point. Oh, Lapit actually is going to take a death warp here and do dishonest Eastern Palace.
Why not? It's nice and fast, kind of.
So we get ourselves. So I like what Hitman is doing. He has checks that are available, whether it's in logic or not. But knowing the type of runner that he is, he's definitely keeping in track in his mind, like where things are, like where the progression has to be. At least I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. There's Dishonest Sword number 2.
That's fine. Hitman did pick up a pod small from the shovel.
1 of 6. Cool. All right, here we go. It is now Hitman's turn. Wow, Moldorms.
Yeah. Just
All right, we're already down to half a heart. That's okay. So far, so good. He's gonna do all this and find out how useless this ends up being. Actually, no, I'm sorry.
Single rupee?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah. This is single rupee, but this actually brings to east lower Death Mountain.
That's right.
Oh my god.
No, good dodging.
Oh, there we go. Well, now we got that. As if we haven't had enough problems with Moldorms. Then we get introduced to Dead Rocks. It's like, cool. Okay. What is going on here?
Ed, I'm really happy that you asked me to calm this, because I would not want to be playing this seed. This seed would mess me up so many ways, I can't tell you.
Dude, they honestly say logic is just a a guide. Yeah, this has been something. This has been something. Now here's a question for you. At this pace, are we gonna find the Moon Pearl before the hour mark?
I mean,
are we gonna find literally everything else?
We might. They'll probably somehow be out of logic behind all the other stuff we were supposed to check. Some connector somewhere.
Alright, we're going to desert here. We're gonna look up the desert connectors. Oh, that's right. There's a small key on the torch.
I mean, that's kind of almost in logic.
Kind of almost in logic. Not wrong.
And no, Hitman did not check this one.
Yes, he needs to get that small key to Thieves Town. Followed by the small key to Unknown. Now, hopefully he remembers that Desert West is in Kakariko. So he doesn't go that way. Alright, here we go. What's this? Pod number 2.
No.
Misery Mire. Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, so here we go. He's going to go all the way to Desert East. And for those that do not recall, Desert East is going to spit you out to the Mire right entrance. Kind of makes me wonder if we're going to be getting a mirror at some point. Because taking this connector is in logic. But obviously checking this stuff is useless. Then you're gonna find this connector. That connector is absolutely useful. Well, that connector actually brings you to Turtle Rock East West. And I think here the Mire hint is useless. No, it wasn't. It was Hookshot Cave, even better. Hover it. Oh no, that's right. We can't because we still don't have that Moon Pearl because we're gonna dodge it. And Laypit's gonna take those autologic flippers and do flipper checks. Hey, look, we saw. Hey, okay. You know what? I'm not concerned at all. Green pendant, Misery Mire. That's fine. It's gonna be red pendant. Oh, come on, dude! What is this?
And just go activate your flute right now so you can get back to the flipper checks.
Oh my goodness.
I'm actually when Hitman went into desert and got that Thieves Small, I'd forgotten what it was like to have an item be found in logic in this seed. It's such a foreign concept at this point.
Yes, here we go. Here we go. Now we're going to take this out of logic. This currently out of logic Harabiki that is required by either Samaria or a hookshot. And we're going to go do Tower of Hera.
This is one that I actually honestly don't really hate.
No,
It's pretty fast. It's pretty fast to do. It's, you know, if it's a crystal or pendant, whatever. But yeah, but to your point though, it's everything right now is so locked up behind XYZ.
Yeah. Yeah, this is fine on a couple ends here for Hitman. Number one, I'm still pretty certain he did not look up Flute 5, which ends up being the Smith, so he, you know, especially for anybody that uses a tracker, they kind of look to see what entrances they have available. They kind of look at that and they see, well, you know, we have something that we haven't checked, and obviously we're way out of logic. We have to try to get something back into here. And the other thing, too, is we haven't seen, I don't believe, we have seen the lower end of Paradox Cave.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, Hitman took the top and then got locked, or the middle, and got locked out.
In the meantime, we have been raided by our good friends over at Speed Gaming 2. Hello, we have ourselves a Link to the Past randomizer race, daily race of AFG's MMM of Crosskeys. Crosskeys 23, where clearly the theme of the day is just go wildly out of logic. Now, Arya, who's winning the out of logic war right now? We have Hitman has boots, a hammer, Quake, plethora of stuff from GT that is all out of logic. This Harabiki out of logic. Late-Bit's got 2 swords, a lamp, flippers, a flute, out of logic.
Let's see what drops from Moldorm, then we'll make the call. if it's a crystal lead, I think that'll be the tiebreaker.
Oh no!
Right.
Oh, listen. I am still listen. We, for all intents and purposes, we have all of our information.
Yeah.
Skullwoods is the last pendant.
Just mark all the rest as crystals. We already know what the 5/6s are.
Alright, so here we go. So Hitman is going to take a look here at Flute 5. Alright, I am trying my best to try to piecemeal whatever logic that we have. Boy, oh boy. I'm going to take... Oh, God. I'm going to take a shot in the dark. I know this sounds absolutely ludicrous, but I'm starting to really think that Paradox Lower is going to bring you to the village of Alka. Oh, no, that's right. We got Super Bunny Cave here. Yeah, Super Bunny Cave is going to be hard useless here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be surprised if we find something that actually brings us into the Dark World. And it's either going to be something like Checkerboard Cave or the Hype Cave NPC.
Oh, we still have this check-in Castle Tower. Remember that one?
Yes, yeah. Who wants to do this? Yeah, imagine the logic saying do this with bombs. There's a fire rod. Okay, dude. Okay.
Good times.
This is really, like, seriously, like, all right, Burna is in logic, but you're either required to do that with burner or bombs, and that's just terrible.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Late Bit. I don't think Hitman did this, but Late Bit's gonna get us a look to where the back of the old man save point brings us to. Probably nowhere fun. Oh, Hitman's gonna go get his fire rod. Hey, look, see? Nowhere fun. Excuse me, couldn't mute quick enough. Alright, here we go, Late Bit. Gilgamesh, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. All right, here we go. Hitman is going to take these out of logic boots and do boots checks.
Oh, good.
Hey, look! Wow, actually nothing? Stop it. Oh my god, look at all these anti-fairies. This nonsense. All right, here we go. Lava chest lock behind all 4 TR small keys. Probably is something good. Yeah, there you go. Glove. Cool. All right. All right, dude. See? There we go. Okay.
It had to be something like that.
All right. So, wow. I'm gonna give Late Bit the out of logic award for the day. This is okay. All right. I forgot. This pod key is actually in logic, so there are 2 more checks here that we can do.
Well, there's also what X amount that you can do in Ice Palace with that fire rod.
Oh my god, yes.
Because that's like freely available. Like it's always ice.
Hey, look, desert. Yes, yes. We're piecing together logic.
Yay! only a huge person. Oh,
I told you. There it is. All right. Yep. There we go. You better just go rush back to the mire area so you can do that.
Oh my gosh.
What is going on? Oh my god. Dude, this is actually like really pivotal. All right. Hitman is doing the desert play. And it makes sense. He has the desert small. He's going to finally get a sword. He's going to get the lamp the honest way. No, you're going the wrong way, dude.
Yeah.
You knew it.
I was like, I thought he had come back to do the middle chest at the very least.
So, question in chat. Hitman's boots and Bit's gloves are both behind 4 GT smalls. The boots were in actually Skull Woods, so that is actually currently locked behind a Boom Pearl. And the glove that Late Bit has that's in Lava Chest is locked behind all 4 Turtle Rock smalls. Because the game is going to make the assumption that you're going to spend small keys like a buffoon. All right, here we go. Is this our logical answer? I did listen, I don't want to say that I was right, but I did say that we're gonna probably get a mirror. There you go. Let's spend that money. Let's go. Now here's the bigger question, Ari. I got a very vital question for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Hitman has the fire rod, and conveniently all 3 Skullwood smalls. Does he do Skull Woods to verify the fact that it is a pendant?
I mean, they're both gonna have the opportunity to, right?
Yeah, Late Bit has an extra pot small. Let's go.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was a second one somewhere. Oh, he got that in out of logic in Waterfall Ferry or Fat Ferry at the Ascent entrance. And the ice small too. The ice small he's got too.
Oh boy.
So we started putting some stuff in logic, so we had to get back to doing out of logic checks.
Imagine doing anything in logic. All right, so Hitman's gonna take a look to see that the back of Old Man is 100% useless. So with that in mind, a couple things. He left the mire area. Okay. The mire shed entrance, the connector, brings you to Turtle Rock East-West, and that puts Vanilla Mimic Cave in logic and Spiral Cave entrance in logic, and he chose not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So where are we off to? Hyrule Castle West. He's gonna take Hyrule Castle. All right, so here's what he's gonna do. You know, and this actually works out. This does the same thing. So he's gonna do 2 things here. We're gonna take a look at Dark Cross here, which we found out was nothing much. But after he's done here, he's gonna go to Hyrule Castle Main. Tower of Hera entrance is also in logic with that mirror.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Dark Cross has half magic. You know what? It's not as useless as I thought. See, this is why chat is so good. They're keeping me on my toes. Although I do have to say this much. I did say, are we gonna find the Moon Pearl in the hour mark? We're pushing 50 minutes. And we still are, we're an egg on Lathan's side here. Oh no. Are you gonna go north? Oh, Skullwoods is right there. There you go. Yeah, that's right. We know that Skullwoods is useless. Oh good. Turtle Rock, Maine. Cool. Yeah, here we go. K45. This isn't logic. Oh, come on. Are you serious? More connectors? Alright, what's this? Top of bumper ledge? Or floating island? Top of bumper ledge. Okay. Alright, where does this lead us to? Oh boy! Is this the jackpot we've all been looking for? Connector upon connector upon connector upon a 5-item cave. Oh no. Big Kitty Eastern Palace. Cool. Oh, still nothing. Oh, not quite our answer.
No. hard to acquire at Eastern Big then.
Yes, it is. It's just getting funnier and funnier. Listen, I'm very happy that I rolled this seed.
It's always fun to get to roll seeds for other people.
That's right. And then get blamed for the nonsense that ensued. Ooh, what was this?
No, I just blame gambling.
Yes. Yes. Alright, so we're still doing some bunny walking here. There is, and again, for anybody that is unfamiliar, just because we're bunny walking doesn't mean that our answer can't actually be here. Now, we've seen connectors that we've gone through. But again, I do not recall seeing Checkerboard Cave and obviously Hype Cave. Those are two things that you can actually get in a bunny. Well, actually, specifically the Hype Cave NPC could have something.
If you're late bit here, sorry to interject, would you consider going to Skullwoods?
At this point, for him, I would probably sway to no, and the main reason why, yeah, you've already checked that, dude. The main reason why is because, he has a fire rod, and he hasn't looked up Turtle Rock east to west, so he doesn't know that basically that back entrance is 100% dead. But if he were to make the play to Skullwoods, then whatever that entrance is, if he doesn't ever look it up, is going to be basically a hard last locate.
That's true.
And he's got to feel like at some point, like the Moon Pearl's got to be coming up. So why waste time going out of logic more?
Mm-hmm.
So I can see him definitely dodging it. Oh, good, Meyer.
Yeah, late bit found that early. I mean, if Hitman really wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, if...
We want to say, speaking of more out of logic things. For fun and reasons. Well, late bit doing the thing that I can't do well. Mirroring to steal the item.
Yeah, that is a trick. Alright, here we go. We're back up on the mountain. Hitman says no. We're gonna continue. Yeah, I'll say you don't. He's gonna be going back. He's gonna look at Yeah, he didn't get a chance to look at race game west entrance, so I think that's what he's just doing here. And by the way, I am mistaken. Late bit is going to go to Skull Woods.
Oh, this will be beneficial for late bit.
He will be handsomely rewarded with a plethora of goods. Doing the smart thing there, so he sees that that's a vanilla entrance. So what he's going to do here is he's going to instead of taking a death warp just to check one thing and then have to go back to there anyways, he's going to either take a death warp here, or I have no clue what he's doing. Now he's
trying to get to the other door, go in and out, and death warp there.
Nah,
No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I actually don't know.
Now we got no health.
Yeah,
and there we go.
It's not even needed, but the
I really hope that he does check this though. I think this hat is
this is hammer.
Yeah, this is hammer here. So.
Chat is tracker lady Lauren Linda noting.
Oh no!
It is a crystal. Oh my gosh! Wow. This is a sad day.
This is a development. This is a sad day for me.
The guarantee of the seed, no.
Oh wow! Once again, the misstead's guarantee of the day or the seed, wrong. Who'd have thought? Hey, here we go. Believe it or not, Hitman is doing in-logic stuff. Here we go. Hare entrance. What could this be? What could this be? Thieves Town? Thieves Town seems to have a moon pearl randomly. That seems like a good spot. No, even better. Hookshot. Dude, Hookshot Cave bonkable side is in logic. No, wait. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
No.
It's not in logic. Because the boots are still out of logic.
Yeah.
Now, don't quote me on this. I'm pretty certain Hitman does not hover. So we're just going to be doing this to bonk, and we're probably going to find a hook shot here just for the lulz. Even better piece of heart. Late bit walking halfway out of Skull Woods and says, "Nah, I'm out of here. We're done." Alright, so the Paradox top entrance as of right now is currently out of logic. So this one that he's doing right here is actually out of logic. And of course it's
I was wondering the point that chat's making. Late bit didn't get the boots.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
How did he
He just I don't know.
He must have just gone immediately left.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
unfortunate.
Yeah, that is, dude. Yeah, he's
That's.
I mean, he got Quake, so he did the left side.
Yeah, he swiped the key, and he might have just blanked on the right side. That's very unfortunate because when are you going back there unless, you go back with the Skullwoods big, and probably at that point you would need the compass to remind you that there's items remaining.
That's proof. Yeah, that's gonna be a little unfortunate. All right, here is late bit. He's going to do a couple things here. We're going to check out of logic checkerboard cave, because why not? Because why be in logic? Hey, we got another pod key, so, Hitman's going to continue on. All right, so this was the play that I was talking about earlier that Hitman did not do. Excuse me there. So here, Meyer Shed Actually, after he does this, so the one thing to keep in mind, Mire Shed is a connector. It's Dancing Lady connector, I believe. That gets us to Turtle Rock East-West. That puts both Spiral Cave entrance and Mimic Cave entrance in logic. And seeing as we still haven't found this Moon Pearl, I'm thinking that might be where it is.
I'm trying to look at that map. I mean, it does feel like something mirror locked is likely. There's also the possibility, right, to do that connector at Saha and mirror to what Fairy Ascension.
Listen, there is one other thing that sadly I did not even think about. Do you know what it is? Do you know what I'm thinking?
No.
The GT climb.
Without a bow?
Oh, all right. Well, Mimic Clip then.
Well, I mean, like, if we're gonna be doing stuff that's on logic, sure.
I mean, why not? Listen, this is the theme of the day. Out of logic. Literally everything out of logic.
Agreed.
Yeah, now this is going to be a little on the unfortunate side. The bomb jump, all right, so the bomb jump here that Late Bit is doing here is pretty straightforward. It's actually really not that bad. The bomb jumps to get across this is an absolute nightmare. Like, I know, like, all of them except the last one. And, yeah, I don't know. Does he know? No, we're mirroring, so we're done. We're out of here.
It's also very low health. I don't think he would not have been able to survive that, right?
No.
No, he's on green mail, so no.
By the way, we are officially at the hour mark, and no Moon Pearl.
Yeah, but you know, we got plenty of other fun stuff to keep us occupied.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think right about now is a good time. This has been a dude. First off, Aria, thank you so much for taking your time and joining me on comms here. I did not realize not only how much fun we're gonna have with this nightmare of a siege, trying to keep track of the logic, but you know, just having a fantastic time here. Give these runners a follow, Hitman 1382 and Late Bit. Don't think that they're clowning around just because they're on Restream. This is what they do all the time. Well, I can say this much: Late Bit definitely. This is right up Late Bit's alley. But this has been something.
It really has been.
All right, here we go. Hitman, finally. Here we go. This is the play that I was talking about. This is Dancing Lady.
We've been talking about it for a while.
Yes, Mimic Cave and Spiral Cave entrances. There we go. Connector upon connector. What do we have here? A rupee game.
Wow. Well, Hitman's hurting for money, so he might have wanted to play that.
I know, right?
Alright.
Oh, mirrored a little too early there. This is a chess game. He's going to check this first. This was... Oh my god, these both were nothing. Okay. This is getting...
I'm at the point of, like, for the mirror... Was the mirror in logic?
Mirror is in logic, yes.
Okay, so, like, it's got to... If not that, then right at this point, we got to be mirroring at, like, the Fairy Ascension things off that Saha connector, maybe.
They've both done that, though.
They've mirrored
I should say this much. Hitman took both those drop downs. So he did it from the top side. So rather than taking the Saha. Again, I have to ask: Did we find Paradox lower? Is this where we're going?
Maybe. No.
No, this is. No, we're gonna do. Here we go. You know what? We got Mimic Cave that's out of logic. Let's do it.
Sure. I mean, why not?
All right, here we go. What plethora of fun awaits us here?
I don't know. Something of major progression that we shouldn't have yet.
How about a second row of hearts? All right, late bit doing the same thing. This is oof. Dude, I am so out of ideas right now. I really am. Oh, Ice Palace, Ice Palace.
Oh, that's right.
You mentioned it. You mentioned it before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I would have been here a long time ago because this place burns me every time.
Now here we go. We have no small keys. Oh, that's a boy. All right. No small keys. Hitman doesn't have a glove. That's 4 key Turtle Rock. Hmm.
No, it's nothing to worry about.
I mean, at this point for Hitman, just a glove is going to be here.
You got Quake and half magic.
Listen, can you blame him?
No.
Like, seriously, can you blame him at this point? It's like,
no. Dude,
where is the progression? Like, the amount of stuff that we've gotten out of logic. You know,
it's monumental, really.
It really is. Listen, we talk about Honest Mike here, aka Structural Mike. This would be like his dream seed. A Go Mode Moon Pearl. Or what he would do is I don't need a Moon Pearl. I could just do this without it.
Yeah, he wouldn't need some Mario either. He just hover to Trinex. Easy.
It is true. Yes, it is true. Yeah. Listen, we do not need Samaria for Misery Mire. Misery Mire is a pendant. I'm still really upset that Skullwoods is a crystal.
Ice is a crystal. We found that out on the map check. It's also there on the screen because of the map.
Let us go through. What do we think Lapit's mindset is right now? Do you think he's saying this game stinks?
Quite possibly. Loudly, even.
Loudly? He's probably saying to himself, man, I'm glad I'm on Restream because I'd be cursing up a storm.
Hitman, use Quake.
Well, you know what? We get to see what the... this... Yeah, no, just use the hammer, dude! It does work!
Works. Wait, kind of.
Just use the hammer!
But it's just funnier. I've never seen that before. Yeah, but it just... No, just...
Oh, now we're gonna bomb. Okay. You know what? That works.
It got the job done. It got the job done, and that's the important thing.
Hey, there we go. Lightbit's got his out of logic Hare big key.
You'll rush that out of logic Hare pendant now. There we go.
Hey, we did it.
Tremendous.
Yes. Usually this excitement comes when somebody is in go mode, but no, not here. Here. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Moon Pearl found at 1 hour, 6 minutes, and some odd seconds.
All right, so now there's more things. You can check them.
Speaking of that, here we go. Late bit. Now the funny thing when this is all said and done, not only can Late Bit beat this, but once he gets this Moon Pearl, he actually has, like, you know, natural Dark World access. Again, out of logic, but, you know. But you know, we do have to kind of talk about this again. When does he go back to Skullwoods for those boots?
Again, I think it's... I mean, he has the Skullwoods big now, but, like, you're not prioritizing that one check with 10 million things open. It's unless the boots become hard required, it's very conceivable that he might not get them.
Yeah, that is true. All right, now the ironic thing. So Hitman is going to take this, which is technically out of logic again. This is actually, God, I hate to say it. This is actually the easiest Dark World logic for him.
That's true.
The actual, so I'm just kind of looking this over. The actual way that they would want you to go into, like, actual Dark World because you know doing that little bonk is never going to be in logic. Is you got to take a Hyrule Castle extension to go to Hyrule Castle East, which brings you to the Vanilla Bomb Shop, to then go to K45 entrance to mirror there, which brings you on top of Bumper Ledge.
Well, that seems pretty convenient.
Yeah, real convenient indeed.
So only like 5 or 6 super quick steps. Good thing for Lightfoot is he does have that that key that he got earlier to ice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is true. That does make this a little bit more convenient. All right, here we go. Chat, I hope you're ready for new checks. Oh boy,
Hey.
sick kid. Oh no, what do we have here?
Oh,
goody!
Green Pendant
Yay!
Meyer. It's the big juicer. How exciting.
Exciting is a matter of interpretation. Alright, here we go. So this is new stuff that 8-bit can do. The fun just don't stop.
No. And Hitman didn't miss it out on anything there.
Hey, wow, a vanilla entrance? Stop it. Okay, dude. You know, at the point that we actually find progression that is actually in logic is like minorly disappointing.
Hitman might have gotten a hookshot, but 8-bit got the mushroom, and that's also an item.
We got legal drugs. Excellent.
Turn them in for fabulous prizes in 5 rupees.
Oh, here we go. Big key to desert. Okay. My goodness, it's a dungeon we can do. And it's literally right here, too. It's, yeah, it's just the Elder's House.
East.
Elder's House East. Yep, there you go. Look at this. Now, we don't know all the pendants yet. We know what 2 of them, right? Meyer and
Yes.
Hera.
Meyer and Hera. It's a mystery.
Yeah.
That could get solved very soon.
Are we gonna finally see our first crystal? Alright, there's...
Well, between... On 8-bit's side, hopefully. We'll see if Hitman also gets one.
So this is a tight race to see who can finish the dungeon first.
I mean, the half magic from Dark Cross is really going to come in handy here, though.
Yeah. Yeah, on both sides here. Just the cutscene, and then just breaking down the shell. Oh, this is... Yeah, it should be... Cold Stairs should be the first one down. Oh, maybe not.
Avoid getting hit. Oh.
Maybe not. Oh, this would be close. This would be close.
Yeah, nice job.
No, 8-bit gets the advantage here. Here we go. For our troubles, we get a piece of heart from Cold Stare. And our first crystal. Yay! And speaking of crystals, we got one on Hitman's side. Let's go. Progress is being made, everybody.
One crystal slightly more honest than the other, but that's okay.
Yeah, just a statement in chat. Yeah, Eastern is not done yet. We don't have a bow. So we can't quite finish that. But maybe that's a sign of things to come, that a bow is going to be coming by. Oh, Spike Cave, do it. Do it. No.
He doesn't have a glove.
You don't have the glove. That's 4 TRQ lots.
I mean, that's never stopped me from trying to beat Spike Cave, but...
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you right now, listen, there's many things in this glorious game that we play. Oh, okay, all right. You know what? Actually, before I even say that, this is a moment of truth here for
it really
late
is,
bit.
yeah.
He might have... Yeah, so he's got the Skullwoods big. Please go right, dude. Please go right. All right, mirror. Don't go out. No, we go out. That's not good.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Now, all right. So now here's the problem. Here's the major problem that he has. Skullwoods is the bunk rocks outside of Link's house. So.
Oh no.
So those boots are hard required.
That's true. Yeah. Thieves map. That was fast.
That was fast.
It was a pendant.
Thieves was a pendant? There we go. We have our information, everybody.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one for late bit because I mean, yeah, it's just it would probably get down to the situation in which he's exhausted all options before that comes to even consideration, and then you get into the, backtrack through dungeons to double check item counts and stuff.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that too is, again, this is kind of like the reason why, especially if I'm in a bunny form, that if I'm gonna look up Skullwoods, and depending on what the layout is, so like if that's the vanilla entrance where the big chest is, I generally just don't do it first. I'll go to the other one, see what the vanilla big key chest is, and if I have the fire out, I'll check what the back of Skullwoods is. But then I would go back and I would treat it as if I've never gone in there. But I think late bit looked into there and says, okay, well, all right, I'm going to come out, but he may normally actually check that one chest and then come out. Like, I don't know. It's just a minor. I mean, of all the things, it's one thing if it was like literally nothing, but it's probably one of the most important items in the game right now. So, that's kind of rough.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, as you noted, it's really easy to overlook it because of the way in which you're approaching those various areas. In the typical open seed, Kaz Boots kind of style seed, you're likely to, if you're going to set foot in there, you're going to immediately go to the right and check that chest.
Right.
Whereas here, right, you're trying to survey, check out that vanilla big key chest. If you do have access to the back, with a fire rod to do that. And it's just so easy to slip your mind because, especially in that case for and Hitman, you're stealing the key and then you're going in there. And then what's on your mind is, well, let's utilize this key to crack the left side. And it's just easy to slip your mind.
Oh, absolutely. Hitman thinking, Hitman says no. All right, so he's going to miss out on a sword and flippers. He does have the big key, but he's going to try his best to hold out until he gets a bow. And I actually do like that play because, well, actually, no, he doesn't have that glove, so getting back to there is not the easiest thing.
Yeah, I mean, right now, it really feels like that glove is like the logical second glove, right?
It's got to be at this point. unless
the TR smalls come flowing in quickly, but speaking of big keys, the late pit does have the big key to pendant thieves, so he is diving. It doesn't know it's a pendant, but won't be leaving anything behind.
What do you think his reaction is when he finds out the pendant? There's probably nothing else behind here. Do you think it has something to do with this game stinks?
Possibly. We'll see if there's anything downstairs that makes it stink slightly less.
Oh, there we go. We got a. There's a turtle rock key. That's interesting.
And the dam, which is required.
All right, big key chest, $20. Thieves Town not providing anything whatsoever. I wonder if Kiki's gonna ever raise his prices for inflation.
It's price gouging, not inflation.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a mystery mode where like the prices for, Kiki and Zora, chess game, dig game, are just all.
That feels like an April Fool's kind of gimmick.
Yeah, it definitely does. Everything's an April Fool's gimmick here. Here we go. Down goes blind. What does he give us? 10 arrows.
Yep. Well, unless pedestals got anything, the back of these was useless.
I mean, at this rate, why not have something beyond ped? Like what? All right, let's think about it. What could be on ped?
You got keys. I mean, there's always the ice rod. It can always be ice rod.
God. Yeah, it is. It's always an ice rod.
Yeah, the one downside, I mean, you noted what Hitman's leaving behind in Eastern. Diving that now would give him completable swamp. But he does find a book instead, so that's, also another.
Yeah,
Can use that
unless
to read.
Unless her name is AFG, you gotta go rush that book. I'm still salty about losing races to him. Well, a race to him because of the book. Hey, here we go. So Hitman still doesn't have the Master Sword, which he would have gotten in Eastern, so we're leaving one entrance behind.
And it also leaves behind, if he does utilize that book in any fashion, would not be able to pick up the items.
I'm sure he's not losing out on anything there. Oh boy, here we go. We're gonna really late bit. Really,
okay.
We're desperate. We're desperate. You don't have a glove. You gotta use the hammer. There you go. Alright, so catfish is gonna be something that Hitman's not gonna be doing literally anytime soon because we don't have a glove. Unless a glove is here in Mireshed. Or a slew of turtle rock keys.
Pretty useless map.
Oh, even better.
Sure, game.
Even better. The game just keeps on giving. Alright, we're gonna check what the dam has for us. Piece of heart, get it. No!
How are you gonna get to 13 hearts?
Rip the 20 heart dream, everybody. Rip the 20 heart dream.
So, Hitman still has to use this connector. Oh, we can do some stuff here now, though.
Oh, he's gonna get a glove if he goes on this path.
Yeah, I mean, you really don't need to steal to hoard keys anymore. You got half magic fire rod. Take this guy out.
I mean, we're halfway in logic to the glove here.
You can, you know, use it on half of the glove lock locations. Choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
It's a reasonable compromise.
All right, so I got a question for you. Do you ever get like things like that? So like Hitman got that glove, you know, and Late Bit got it with like 0 small keys at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You ever just get like an item and just kind of scratch your head and said, "Huh"?
Oh, that's
Like-
most of the items, but you'd really have to be more specific. I didn't before you were. I think you were the one who you have the game to say what's 4 small key locked in lava chest, and I used to think that if you could get to it, it was in logic. So I'm like, oh, it's good to think about things.
Listen, listen. When I stream, there are many games that I play. It's called "Am I Getting the Boots Anytime Soon?" What is this? Hey, Big Key Ice Palace!
Yay! How exciting! Well, that's in logic now. I think probably. Oh no, not the glove.
Not the glove.
The glove.
All right, so where we go? We're gonna take Hyrule Castle Main, is my guess. Yes. All right. Here's the reason why we're taking Hyrule Castle Main. Hookshot Cave is a Tower of Hera. That is my guess. We actually still wait. We never looked at these. Are you serious, dude? Oh,
for Late Bit.
Oh my god. Oh boy. All right. GT climb incoming. A small key for pod. All right. All right. Whatever you say, game. All right, here we go. What fun do we have in Hookshot Cave? Is it going to be the second bow for the lulz? Probably.
Maybe.
Hey, there we go. We got our 13th heart. 10 sticks for the impending bow. And $20 to, I don't know, spend.
I mean, Hitman spent some money, so it's good he got $20 back.
That's right. Now here we go. I believe Ether. I believe Ether is the Meyer medallion. So we're gonna check Checkerboard Cave, which I believe this is nothing. I mean, we could talk to. Is that the Hamburger Helper one?
I think so. Yeah.
We could talk to him.
This was Quake, right? Yeah, Quake.
Oh no, that's right. It was Quake. Well, we got both, so. Alright, so while we're here, we're going to check the Desert Palace Big Chest. So both of our runners in some sort of semblance in desert. Late Bit.
And we got this small key, too.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, yeah, we got that small key.
Oh, did he already grab that? Oh,
yeah, he already got it. Yeah, that's a sword and lamp right there. Alright, here we go. What do we got here? The big chest. It's a small key. It's a Meyer. Terrific. Alright, here we go. What fun is going to be here? Oof. Probably something really bad. I'm feeling Hype Cave. What do you feel? Hype Cave to get us more Turtlerock No, it's K45 to give us a piece of heart that we're going to dodge.
It's a sad day for the 20 heart dream. They might have to go around because he doesn't have those Eastern Palace flippers.
Maybe he knows that the flippers are at Eastern Palace. He's like, hey, I just dodged and no big deal.
Yeah, I don't. We're going to hold out till we get the big key. Oh, no, the bow for him. Bow for him. No, maybe. Or does he need both? No, he's got the big. Okay.
Now, here we go. We're back at Hera. Oh, that's right. That's right. We got the 2 entrances here. All right,
Have we
hype
even
caves.
seen
Got
these?
it. No, we haven't. Brace yourself, everybody. New checks. Oh, get the shield. Get
No.
the shield.
Wow.
All right, this has to be. I'm calling it now. This is hype cave. Well, let's go. It is not hype cave.
That's
I
pretty
am
hype,
wrong.
though. You could have bought another shield.
Could have.
It's only $50.
You know, I'm actually reasonably surprised that wait, does Leipa have the Eastern Big Key?
It doesn't appear that way on the tracker.
Okay, alright. Dude, if I was Hitman, I'd be absolutely just like going berserk having to keep taking these desert connectors.
It's so brutal.
Like, yeah, like he doesn't even know where he wants to go. He's like, I've had enough. Yeah, we're done. Maybe? Late Pit does have the Eastern Big. Okay. I'm actually surprised he didn't just go finish Eastern with that bow and then go check this stuff out. Hitman really trying to figure out what he wants to do. Hey, there's Mini-moldorm Cave. Alright, here we go. Plethora of Turtle Rock Smalls to finally put the glove in logic. Probably not. Probably just mitts at this point. Yep, there we go. Yep, there, there we go. We did it, everybody. But the sad thing is this is, you know, I mean it's good that late bit gets the mitts and, you know, more progression and more ways to be able to do what we got to do for the seed. But the problem that we have is until we get those boots from Skull Woods, we're kind of in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, then again, like that is just such a problematic location for several reasons. He had that one real opportunity to go back there, and again, there's going to be there's even going to be like the bailout thing because he needs he needs the boots in Skull to find Skull.
Yeah.
So again, like the best chance for him to, unless something like totally clicks in his mind, you know, the best chance for him was to go back into some portion of Skullwoods with the compass and just like see something and be like, wait a second, what?
Hey, we got full bottles. Oh, there we go. Being a bottle. All right, here we go. It's gonna come back empty.
That should be outlawed.
Oh, red.
To answer the question in chat, the boots lock Skullwood's back entrance at the Bonk Ferry behind Link's house. So Skull being a crystal-shaped pendant, also known as a crystal. Yeah, that is hard required.
We're really going back to Castle Tower. Okay. Yeah, at some point, what Hitman needs to do, I mean, like just trying to think about what the easiest path for him is, he's gonna have to, like he's probably trying to exhaust all options to saying, well, listen, I do not want to go to Pendant Misery Mire, considering the fact that he couldn't beat it anyways, we don't have the Cane of Samaria. Or I gotta go to Eastern Palace. The right play for him would be to go to Mire here. So then he'd get his bow, and that is the play he is currently making. So
yeah, it's going to work out pretty darn well for Hitman here. So gives you the eastern clear, which in turn gives you the swamp clear. And the second sword.
And the GT climb.
I forgot about Ganon. So much has gone on. I forgot about Ganon. Yeah.
Yeah, Center Hyrule Castle Tower entrance. It didn't appear to be anything. Kind of saw from Lapith's side, just went in and out. Hey, look, you can go beat Ice Palace now. Oh no, wait, yeah, well, actually, no, he could. He could now. He has that glove.
Yeah, so trying to see what. So Samaria, Ice Rod, Pod Big. Of the things that are outstanding that we haven't seen, that's effectively it.
That is actually pretty much it.
I mean, like, you know, Hitman's going to pick up these other things that he needs to supplement, you know, beating Swamp with the flippers, getting the extra sword, but...
Yeah, I mean, I think the way that this is going to work out, again, this is going to work out nice for Hitman, is he's going to do all this and basically get his bow. And then it's going to be kind of like a seamless transition. He's going to be able to do Eastern Palace. He's going to get his flute as well. I believe that's there. And the flippers. And a sword. Activate the flute. Do Swamp Palace. Swamp Palace at this point is probably bound to have something. And then because of the situation that we have here, and he's already done most of this anyways, I would strongly consider doing GT sooner than later, because you have to do it anyways. So checking the 4 checks on top is like, you know, whatever. And, you know, a lot of times Samaria just ends up being somewhere stupid like that, so...
Yeah, that's a very fair point. I think Flute was at Saha, right? Saha at Hylia. And it was just the couple things in
oh,
Eastern
that's right.
That
yes, that's
that
right.
led to
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, that's how that worked.
But it's going to be pretty easy for Hitman to consider those options too, though, because he's as far out of logic as we've gotten with some of these things. Yeah, Hitman has not gone out of logic to check those flipper checks.
Man, nothing makes my day more than sneezing nonstop.
It's tremendous fun. You know what? This is about as good a time as any, really, to do Spike Cave. It's such a bad check.
Yeah, it is bad. I mean, he gets a save and quit at Link's house. Just goes into the Dark World. Ends up taking the Dark Lake shop. Bull clears Eastern Palace in one go. Alright, Late Bit has found Graveyard Ledge. Lock behind Mitts. And hey, you know what? You know what? A sword. Cool. Still out of logic. For all I care.
I strongly wonder whether Hitman will ever find that sword.
No, I'm sure there's probably just a sword right here. This is a very... I will say this much. This is a very... I don't want to call this optimistic. Oh, there's Hype Cave.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. What nonsense awaits us here? 3 bombs. Compass to Thieves Town. Terrific. Compass to Mire. Hey, shield. Let's go. And there's Samaria. Okay. Alright, so now GT is... So the next time he goes to GT, he can literally do everything at that point. Oh, there's a small can library that Late Bit can't get. We have... Oh, there you go. Hyrule Castle Small. Cool. Meyer small, excellent. Alright, so Hitman is now going to be making his way to Eastern. Then he's going to get the flippers. And as long as he doesn't, as long as he doesn't ignore Saha, which is vanilla upgrade fairy or whatever. And then he can do Dark Shopping Mall too if he preserves the portal. He'll get his mitts, and things will start getting in line for him.
Are mitts required in this seed?
As of right now, no.
Well, he might even be able to like dodge a whole bunch. He might even be able to dodge the flute in this, depending on how he wants to go here. Because if he follows this up by beating Ice, he could then beat GT. And potentially find what he needs along the way if things align correctly.
Yeah, there is the potential. Like the only question is at this point is, are the mitts going to be necessary for either things like the Smith chain, the Hammer Pegs entrance, Ice Palace entrance, and I think that's basically it. That would be hard locked by the mitts at this point. You know, and it's amazing to me that no matter what our runners do, they just find a way to converge into one single dungeon at one time.
Yeah, seriously. That's as bizarre as this one's been in terms of so many things way out of logic early.
Yeah, this is like just trying to think back, like, you know, as far as like being able to complete this seed, going out of logic got you like a whole bunch of goodies. Like, you know, on Hitman's side, we got a hammer, we got boots. 8-Bit's side, we ended up getting flippers, a couple swords, flute at the time, and you know, I'm trying to figure out that, you know, when we ultimately did all that type of stuff, did it actually hurt us? Because we were too busy doing other stuff that we kind of lost track about the fact that the Moon Pro was just sitting in Ice Palace the entire time. I mean, it kind of worked out okay for 8-Bit because he was able to beat the dungeon at that time. But, I mean, they both, you know, didn't get the Moon Pro until over the hour mark.
Yeah, that's why, you know, that's the, you know, it was being self-deprecating a bit, but like that's why I say that these kind of seeds are the ones that I really dislike playing, though, simply because it is so easy to get, you know, pulled in the many directions that you're given, and you do your best to say this is not in logic, this is not logic, but all of a sudden your tracker lights up green.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh geez, and it's like, oh, and then right, that Ice Palace location sitting at Hyrule Castle that I saw, you know, 5 minutes into the seed. That's a thing, right?
Absolutely. Chat pointing out too, with 8-Bit checking the vanilla Ice Palace entrance. It was C-shaped house, and it was one mitt entrance that is easily dodgeable. Just $20 there. But with that is what, crystal number 3 for Hitman? And we're not going to Lake Hylia or Dark Shopping Mall, so we are going to miss out on the mitts for the time being, but that's okay. Because it looks like we're going to go to Swamp Palace. And if you recall, we got everything for this. We got the small key, the big key, insanely early.
I was wondering if maybe Hitman might consider like checking out the Hylia entrance at that point and to use that whirlpool to get up here. That might have been a good chance for him to wind up just walking into the flute there.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the other thing too is he might be getting to the point where it's like, you know, I mean, like let's even look at this through Hitman's perspective. He's beaten Eastern Desert and Skullwoods, and he's got a crystal here, so this would be crystal 4. Oh, nice silvers. He can beat Ice Pals at his leisure. Crystal 5. He knows where the back of Turtle Rock. Wait, have we seen Laser Bridge? I don't believe we have.
No, we have not.
Okay.
But they have the means to get there.
Right.
PR East.
Yeah, so he has the means to get to there. So as of right now, he might be going to himself and saying, you know what, before I waste time checking more entrances, I'm going to go beat the dungeons that I have. And he might be doing what I was originally like kind of recommending, which is do this, see what you get. You know, if we don't get anything, well, we have to do the GT climb anyways. There might be something there. Plus, he could do right side. There might be something there. And then if we end up having to go back to check entrances, you know, we can do that. The other thing, too, is again, when it comes to Crosskeys, I do find it to be really helpful to have some sort of, like, chest tracker as in regards to, like, what item caves or what spots are available. So, like, in this particular case, I don't believe that he found, you know, obviously he hasn't found Mini-moldorm Cave, which has the myths. So he might be looking and saying, okay, well, I don't know where Hype Cave is. I don't know where Mini-moldorm Cave is. I might have to worry about that at some point. But, you know, we'll see what goes on. Meantime, left side swamp generates nothing for us.
Latebit did pick a blue mail and a TR small, though.
Hey, we're almost in logic for that glove. Alright, chat, have to ask, are you having as much fun as Ari and I are? Because this is probably one of the more interesting things that we've ever had going on in the beginning. Everything's so out of logic.
And this is why it's good to have multiple comms for Crosskeys too. Because when everybody's doing all sorts of things that are all over the place, trying to piece it back together is hard enough when you're playing it, let alone when you're watching.
So as much as I love playing this game, sometimes being able to sit back and watch others play and being able to calm with a good friend like you, Arya, worthwhile.
Oh yeah, it's lots of fun.
Alright, we got a crystal on Latebit's side. Let's go. Oh, by the way, that's all the TR smalls, though. We have done it. We have put the mitts in logic. Better go rush Smith Chain.
Latebit saying no to left side swamp.
Alright, here we go. We're kind of nearby Skull Woods. No, we're not going there.
Yeah, no.
We keep trying to will our way.
Are you surprised that Latebit skipped left side swamp with what's still needed?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, at this point, I think to be honest, he's making a judgment call, saying left side swamp doesn't have anything, and these mitts mean something. And honestly, again, I'm not gonna speak on behalf of Latebit on this, but this might be a scenario to where he went to Swamp House and got both of the TR smalls to get him up to 4. Well, actually, no. He may only have 3. That's right. Hitman's got 4, but he might be going to himself and saying, okay, you know what? These myths are close enough to being in logic that what I need is going to be myths locked and say no to left side swamp.
That's fair, and it's obviously slower for him too without the boots.
All right, so now late bit is going to check this that Hitman has already done. One thing that Hitman could not do at this time was check Catfish. And late bit is on his way. The question is, does Homie Fish have anything for us? By the way, listen, I don't want to say that I was right, but look at where Hitman's going. We're going to GT.
GT up here, yeah.
Catfish! Oh no! No! No!
Where was the bat? Oh, that's available, Ed.
I don't care if it's available or not.
I mean, you know. So is, you know, potion shop stuff. Late bit is rushing bat.
Listen, there is a conspiracy from a runner that, you know, I'd like to say unnamed, but I'm going to call out his name. Another good friend of mine, Telthar, who is coming up with this proposition saying that I just secretly love the magic bat. No. No.
Not even when, like, the bat hype intensifies? Not even on those occasions?
No, never. Especially when you're in there telling me.
I'm just pointing out.
All right, here we go. Disappointment Central. Let's go. 20 bucks.
now they can afford more potions when he goes to check the shop with after turning in that mushroom. That's just tying in those checks together.
Yes, that's what we're gonna call it.
Lapit doesn't want the 20 heart dream either.
What is up with the lack of, you know, the disrespect to the health?
I don't know. They've only got 14 and 15 hearts respectively.
Yeah, I know, right? Now here you go. Compass room had literally nothing. Hey, okay, there's the compass to Skull Woods that late bit just like.
Oh gosh.
Well, I mean, you know what the good news is, if there is any, that all that tile room and compass room had literally absolutely nothing. If late bit ever decided to say, you know what, I'm just not going to worry about that, it won't hurt him. But you know that he's going to walk into Samaria at some point in Palace of Darkness, and then come back here for literally nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is, like, again, if we didn't know anything about, you know, the boots locking stuff, you know, it would potentially just be a time cost for late bit having to walk things, but the fact that it's so unlikely that he's going to go back there is what really feels bad.
And the thing about it too is that it literally is just that one singular entrance. I think the boots are just hard locking that one thing as of right now.
Yeah.
I do want to point this out though, and I sometimes make mention of this, through the conjunction of the volunteers who not only help with the restream, but also with getting this up on YouTube. We've been fortunate enough to be allowed to use MSUs on restreams that are approved. And I make mention of that because Hitman is using Breath of the Wild, and part of the GT climb here is like a really killer track, and I really enjoy it. So again, big thanks to everybody that puts all the work, not only making the MSUs, but actually making the work to making sure that it's restream safe. There's no copyright strikes, and there's no issues as far as having things putting up for people to be able to watch at a later day. So then you can hear Ari and I laugh about this seed.
Well, 1+ for late bit. This is a better fight than hammer ice on those.
That is
that
true.
was pretty nice. Even though it was silvers, but it's still really nice.
Yeah, that was actually pretty slick. All right, here we go. We got 4 more checks here on Hitman's side. They get us the ice rod. We needed that. More stuff that we can do. Yay.
Yeah, Hitman is in a pretty darn good position here right now.
Oh, get the shield. Come on, Latebit, get the shield.
Latebit says he clowns, but he's on restream and he's dodging mirror shield.
That is disappointing. Alright, so at Ice Rod we can beat Turtle Rock. We don't even know where Maine brings us to either, do we?
No. But
I'd actually be really scared about either coming out of the back of Turtle Rock. Well, actually mainly the back of Turtle Rock. It could bring you out of GT, and then you'd have to do the whole thing over again.
Oh yeah. Would it even really be worth it at this point to go out the back entrance there?
I don't think so. I don't think it can bring us.
Yeah.
I don't think it can bring us to anywhere that we even remotely care. You know what it could bring us to? Hammer pegs.
Yeah, sure. Sure could. Yeah, I think you just go TR East, take it to Laser Bridge, beat Trinex if you still don't have the pod big by now. Do the front and then do ice. Oh, I guess you could probably do ice right now if you're Hitman.
Yeah.
After this entrance.
So he's gonna check this. That's right. This was the bottom of Paradox. And then just go right down. You can finish off ice. And then it's a pot big key, which, well, at this point feels like it's got to be in Turtle Rock at this point.
Yeah, there's not terribly much left. I mean, there's what, a handful or even less amount of item caves remaining.
Yeah, there is not that much.
Hare basement. That's a place. That exists.
I mean, you gotta show Hare basement some respect, right? And here you go, late bit. It's gonna do the Smith chain here. Let's see if this pans out. Basically, one outstanding item that we need is the pod big key.
Fun. So, also surprised that Latebit didn't beat GT.
He doesn't think it's in logic until he has boots.
I guess.
Yeah, that is actually kind of.
Figured that if you're just gonna dive the whole thing like that, or except for the Samaria locked part.
Yeah, I guess he's trying to see if he can get Samaria, so then he could do that. But again, at the same time, for him, Samaria could be on the climb, but chose not to. Oh, good. There's Bombo. So there's the Ice Palace Mickey coming in clutch.
Bombos that has absolutely no utility unless you really, really want to use it right now.
Yeah, half magic. We got full magic basically here, so I would just know. It looks like he's going to use the Bombos. Yes, there we go. We're going to make worthwhile.
There you go. You know what?
So I would kind of anticipate a Hitman to probably flute to 6. Agina's Cave is Turtle Rock East.
Yeah, get this Bombos tablet. Check first.
Oh, that's right. We don't have the flute. Never mind. We're gonna save and quit.
Yeah. That's.
Forgot about that fact. Yeah, we're gonna start at the mountain. This is just as bad. Okay. All right, here we go. Is this going to be the exciting conclusion to this seed, Arya? Do you feel the pod Bicky being here?
If not here, front maybe. See if it can. Hitman might dodge mitts and flute. Oh, late bit's gonna give us the big bomb location.
Oh my god. Oh, what could be here?
I don't know. I mean, again, like maybe an item cave or not absolutely nothing.
Laser bridge?
0 for 1. 0 for 2.
Could be. Yeah, I mean, basically, it's like. Oh,
okay.
Hey, there it is. All right, so just over the 2-hour mark. You know what? You know what I find funny? We got the Moon Pearl at the 1 hour and 6, and then less than an hour after that, hey, we're in go mode.
It's hard to tell if that's actually fast or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Right, so I'm going to make the assumption that this is either Turtle Rock Laser Bridge or Turtle Rock Front here. Or even better, nothing.
Fake saw.
Actually, no, we did find main Turtle Rock main. That's a race game left.
Yeah, we just didn't see TR back.
It's probably GT at this point. There we go. Late bit's now going to make the climb.
Question for Hitman: will Trinex or Helmasaur have the 4th sword on them?
You know what? I think Hitman has suffered enough. I'd like to see it. Give the man his sword.
We now know for sure he's not getting that one at the TR location.
Alright, there we go. That is Crystal number 6. And I'd like to say that we're just going to go ahead and flute, but no, we still don't have that.
He's not getting that either.
The question is, are we going to start at Link's house or the mountain? Mountain, I think, is quicker to get the pod. Pod is the dam location. And there we go. We're going to start at the mountain. Just head a little east. And away we go. You know, alright, so I'm just trying to think about this. With all of the out-of-logic nonsense that we did. So I'm trying to recap this. So by the time that we got the Moon Pearl, let's see, Hitman needed a bow. We had no way of actually getting to the pod area as a bunny, to my knowledge.
I don't believe so.
So Swamp wouldn't be able to get done. He had the ability to bunny revive in Mire to get a bow, if he really wanted to. He could have done at that point he could have done the GT climb, get an ice rod. Beaten Turtle Rock, get a pod big key. Beat pod. So basically, there was a scenario to where, if depending on how trolly you wanted to be, you could have actually literally been in a Moon Pearl go mode, and then having to just find the dam.
That's an entertaining seed for sure.
Actually, wait, no, I stand corrected. No. Yeah, you know why?
What's that?
You know why? The second castle tower key was on Laser Bridge.
No. That's
or,
true.
or you did the GT climb anyways, and you're on top, and then you'd bunny walk.
Yeah.
Dark Loop 5.
Oh, okay.
I mean, with all of the out of logic nonsense that they did, I mean, my God. Oh, that's amazing. But hey, in the meantime of all of this nonsense, Hitman is in go mode. We have 7 crystals. It is time to go ahead and defeat Ganon. But first, you know, it's not like Ganon is a nice free location. No, we have to go back into the Dark World. We have to go on top of the pyramid because Ganon was too lazy to move. And we must defeat him in his vanilla home. And it's just it is just so unfortunate for late bit here. This ended up being one other thing that was important from this. Again, depending on where Laser Bridge actually is, you were required to go into pod to get Samaria, so then you can actually go and beat TR to get to Laser Bridge, so you can get the pod big key.
Yeah, I mean, that could have definitely been a possibility. And, you know, again, just one thing slipping Late Bit's mind. I mean, this would have been an exceptionally close race. If Late Bit had just, you know, remembered to, when he went back in, to go to the right in Skull.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really fault him. I mean, it's just one of those unfortunate situations where it might have been just muscle memory, or you knew that you walked into that entrance, you knew that you didn't have any small keys, but you just went ahead and you're gonna do it anyways. But yeah, it just didn't work out. We, unfortunately, as rando runners, we all have those moments where we thought we checked something and we didn't. And it's just unfortunate that it happened to be on Restream. But he'll be a good sport about it. I know he will.
Yeah, especially with entrance modes. Like, there's so many things that can go wrong. Again, it's something slips your mind. You click the wrong button. You click the thing on the wrong side of the map in the dark world rather than the light world. You know, there's so many things, and it happens to everybody. Oh, that was risky. That was really risky from Hitman right there.
Can we get on the... no, it'll be just a single here. Get the fire rod ready.
Yeah, he'll get a good spot there, too. Nice.
There he goes. Down goes Ganon. Get your GGs in chats for Hitman. Brett the Hitman Hart is going to come out on top against Doink the Clown in Monday night's main event. And he crosses the line, goes into the Triforce room, and has completed this masterful seed with an official racetime.gg time of 2 hours, 39 minutes. Or yeah, 39 minutes. 9 minutes, 31 seconds. Imagine me being able to figure this out. In the meantime, Late Bit is going to give us Hare Basement, because...
There we go.
Why not?
Yeah, just, you know, we had 23 people in this race tonight. You know, so that's really nice for a pickup race. J-Joe, our good friend J-Joe, finishing 9+ minutes ahead of the field. So,
hey, I have been farmed by J-Joe, and my name reflected it at one point.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Hey, $50, let's go. Yeah, very, as you mentioned, very solid turnout here. J-Joe, first place finisher. Maniacal coming in second. Telthar, Armalix, Zelga Dasan, Specs, GFE, Plasma Kappa, TJ Maelstrom, Magnet Hands, Hitman is 11th. And then right after him, the homemade beer German clone, Magno Hado. It's really just, you know, just watching Late Bit having a non-stop walk just feels
it's
just
unfortunate.
So bad. Hey, there's another
there's
sword.
The last sword.
There he goes.
Oh my gosh. Those sword locations.
Oh, too funny. Now here we go. We're gonna go back into Meyer on Late Bit's side for the impending nothing. Yeah, the other part with having such a massive field like this, and again, it's up to interpretation or you know, up to personal preference when it comes to having the race room open. You know, if you're a runner and you see, you know, especially like Late Bit, I don't know exactly if he has the race room open, but he sees people finish. And he'd be like, oh boy, what did I miss? Where is it? Where would have people have gone? You know, and little did he know that, you know, it was, you know, it's just right there in Skull Woods. But, you know, again, as we mentioned earlier, it happens. In the meantime, we are joined with our Restream winner, Hitman. Hello, GG's, dude.
GG's. Hello, GG's.
How about the fact that everything, all the goods came out of logic? You got yourself a nice pair of boots, a hammer, Yeah, I mean, literally everything was like what little you knew is what you got out of logic. Late bit got like the opposite stuff out of logic. He had gotten the flippers out of logic, which in turn, by the way, vanilla upgrade fairy is Saha. That has a flute.
Oh, nice.
That you're able to dodge there. Mitz was in Mini-moldorm cave in Dark Shopping Mall. But the problem is that's kind of gotten late bit into it's distracted him. The big turning point was this is not only did you have the boots for, well, I was gonna say for quite a bit while. By the time late bit went into by the time late bit went into Skull Woods and he saw the layout, he didn't do what you did, which was take the Turtle Rock East-West extension and you get spat out in the back of Skull Woods. He went into the front. He saw that it was a vanilla front entrance, so he goes to the vanilla big key. He gets the hammer. He comes back to that one entrance, and he doesn't check compass room, and he never got the boots.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's the tough one, because you two were, again, in spite of having like differing out of logic stuff, you eventually converged relatively evenly, and it would have been a really tight one to the finish. But Lapid actually did even go back there once he got the skull big, but didn't check the right chest.
Yeah, I've done that before, where I'll mark off Skull Woods before I do it, go to the big key chest, and then just leave like I did the front of it. And yeah, it can burn you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Just curious what your mindset was, what you thought about getting all that fun out of logic stuff going all over the place, and then just realizing that, hey, you know what, that Moon Pearl's probably at this point just camping
the whole
in Ice
time
Palace.
I was like, the Moon Pearl's probably just sitting in Ice Palace. But I'm just hoping that maybe it's not.
Well, listen, what
or
was
maybe
funny
I get a glove.
What was funny about it was this is Arya had made mention once you guys got the fire rod, he was immediately right on the game saying, you know what, that opens up Ice Palace. And my remark was, no, you know what, I'm feeling a mirror is going to be coming in and making all these like silly connectors mean something, so then you have to end up having to do like mirror stuff. And you got the mirror, and you did all of that. Like both you and Lapit did all of that type of stuff, and I'm like, Moon Pearl's got to be here. And then it came over the hour mark, and at that point, Arya had forgotten what he had said about possibly Ice Palace. We're thinking, well, what's the answer? And it turned out it's like we both thought about at the same time. Hey, we have Ice Palace available, and lo and behold, the Freezor room comes through yet again. In a Crosskeys seed. I mean, I don't know how. I'm curious what your mindset was when especially you got in the boots and everything. And I felt that you're very efficient with checks, regardless if it was in logic or not. Definitely curious how you felt about getting a Moon Pearl, over an hour into the seed. If you didn't feel good about it, if you still felt good with how you're routing everything, just tell us what you're thinking.
Yeah, I felt great about the boots and the hammer early, because I'm not a big person to check Skull Woods if it's without the Moon Pearl. But when you get spit out there, it's just it's free, it's right there. But the Moon Pearl though, that I felt behind on, and then the flippers, that I also felt very behind on. Luckily, there was really nothing behind them. Because, like you said, it sent Late Bit off on a tangent there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that was the problem. He had multiple times to be able to go back into Skull Woods, and we figured that we really thought that the only saving grace would have been if he was able to walk into the Skull Woods compass. And by the time that he would go check, like say the Skull Woods big chest, because he didn't have the big key at that time, that he would look at the item counter and see, well, wait, I didn't check something here.
Right.
And then maybe 2 and 2 would hit together, but that was buried in GT compass room, so that wasn't happening. By the way, I noticed as your credits were rolling, what I see, 35 save and quits. The joys of not having a flute and terrible save. Well, I don't want to say terrible save and quit spots because, like the mountain, like it ended up being like I was telling Arya, I said, until you got all those TR small keys to actually put that first glove in logic, the way that the game wanted you to go into the Dark World is through a Hyrule Castle extension to go to K45, which is like two brothers to be able to get on top of Bumper Ledge. And you'd figured out a quicker way to say, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to go take Turtle Rock East-West, go to the back of Skullwoods and do that until you eventually got the glove. But I bet that felt, even with the boots, I bet that felt really slow and tedious.
Yeah, yeah. And even though that glove was out of logic for a while, I still felt like a little bit behind to that too, just because you could have had it pretty much from the beginning if you really wanted to.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, very true. One thing too, late bit. I don't know what your thought is about this. I'm actually, you know what? It's not that it's. I'm not gonna turn around and actually go to different people in the rando community and start asking this, but this was actually really interesting seed as far as potentially robbing the desert small. Desert being actually a pretty free location, just outside of Link's house. Late bit ended up getting the sword and lamp really early, and at one point, I know you tried doing like Moldorms or attacking you non-stop. I mean, I think you took like one death because of their nonsense. I didn't know if the thought of robbing that Desert Palace small key ever came across your mind. I mean, obviously, once you got the Desert Small, hey, you know what? I got a sword and lamp, and everything is great. But I know there's some people that say I robbed the Desert Small and I'll check it if I can, and there's other people that says I absolutely hard refuse to because I don't want to get, for lack of better words, screwed. I didn't know if that crossed your mind about taking that Desert Small.
Yeah, usually with desert, if I know it's a pendant, I'll swipe the key, but if not, then I usually just leave it until I know for sure. So at that point early on, it wasn't really in my head.
Right.
Until the Desert Small showed up, and then I was like, alright, let's go check that out. And hey, sword and lamp. Nice.
Yeah, speaking of the other swords, the ones that you did miss out on, Vanilla Turtle Rock entrance was Graveyard Ledge, and that had a sword, and Mushroom Turnin, which Mushroom Turnin was the other sword. So those are the swords they ended up dodging. But hey, you know what? You got two. That's all you needed.
Yeah, getting those silvers out of Swamp is nice. If I didn't have those, then I probably would have gone back into Turtle Rock after beating Trinex.
No, absolutely. And it's just unfortunate here again, late bit. The only thing the boots are needed is for Skullwood's entrance, which is the Fairy Bonk Rocks outside of Link's house. So, we'll see how far Late Bit wants to take this. I know he's usually very thorough about this and wants to be able to complete the seed, especially for those on Restream, watching. For all of Speed Gaming chat, again, we thank you very much for this turnout. Put your positive thoughts. Maybe he will remember, because I don't know. I honestly don't know what he's got left outside of this. I think this is literally.
He's got like the Mire clear.
Yeah, he's got
green pendant turn in.
Yeah. Ugh.
I don't know if he has any. I don't know if Latebit went back to check the Castle Tower stuff, but yeah, he's got very little left, unfortunately. Oh right, left side swamp that he left too.
Oh God, yeah. You know what? He might just give up before doing left side swamp. By the way, some other finishers as they're coming through. 13th we have Ahab. 14th Shire. 15th Silver Owl. And 16th, the namesake of this lovely MMM, Average Frustrated Gamer. Good for him. You know what? Thank God I was in this race. I would have shamed him. Significantly. Yeah, question in chat, is this last location for needed boots? Yeah, this is. Oof. Yeah, he's running down. He's trying his best to be me and just last locate, but you know, there's last locating and then there's just oops, I forgot about something. So, but
And especially when it's the boots, that makes it feel that much worse.
yeah, I mean,
yeah, and as we were saying, like the whole concept of the fact that, you know, it would massively help late bit if, you know, it wasn't locking Skullwoods and he could see the compass somewhere else, but it's probably a thing that's not going to happen, unfortunately.
time for a change of clothes.
Yeah.
Listen. I don't know how you feel about this, Hitman, because I know you play this game, but I like the old style hints. Like, you know, time for a change of clothes and, you know, all that type of stuff. Now all the hints are like super free. They just flat out tell you what they are. No, I like it when you have to think about it. I
Some of
don't
them
like it.
were kind of crazy.
Yeah.
What if you think that a trio of bombs is bombos, though?
Well, you know, that's your own fault. Go pull pet and see what happens.
Fair enough.
Listen. The only gripe that I have as far as the pet text was I remember having a seed. I mean, this was a long time ago. And I remember that there was something on top of, like it wasn't a Crosskeys mode, but I remember there was something on top of, bumper ledge. And at some point, I read the PED, and I read it as, I read it as, you know, like, you know, use this and become invisible. But stupid me didn't actually, you know, read it properly, and it said use this or whatever it was to become invincible. The invincible
You
is
thought it was a
Burna.
cape, but you got a burner.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, so like, you know, I did all the dungeons, the pendant dungeons. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get whatever the heck it was that I needed. I knew that I needed whatever it was. I 100% knew I needed. And I go pull pen and I get Cane of Burna, and I'm like, what? And then I read it again and I'm like, oh no. and I have nobody to blame but myself.
I mean, you read most of the word. It was just that one little letter.
Listen, but see, the problem is this is like my mind was trained to, you know, basically when it says, you know, rupees okay, or, you know, a rupee horde, hell yeah, or whatever the case may be. And then it was like when you got to the point where you saw like different not so much different text, but when your mind doesn't see, you know, a little piece of love, or, you know, a full heart container, or whatever the case may be, when you see something like, you know, can you dig it, is when your mind really starts to percolate. Oh, what was that? And I just read it, you know, oh, I've seen this hint before. This is clearly the cape. Wrong. All right, late bit, you're so close to the boots.
Go north.
No, we're going south to Meyer.
The other north.
Yes, the other north.
The one that goes down.
Oh boy, this is
What
just.
this is what, the Meyer. Yeah.
Yeah, this is him actually clearing out Meyer, turning in green pendant, finding out that's not the answer, crying.
Where was Saha? That's right. Saha was at High Leo.
Yes, he could show Hitman where the flute ended up being. Oh boy, oh boy. So Hitman,
Right.
so when you go out of logic like this, is it difficult to like try to keep track of what you actually have? Like did you turn around and actually try to put focus on saying I gotta get back in logic, or did you really not care?
But I was still looking for Moon Pearl. I was definitely very much paying attention to what was in logic versus not. Largely, I don't care too much usually. It just depends on, you know, obviously it can depend on the situation.
Absolutely.
I was just very, very happy that that pod big key was along the way at the end.
Yeah, we're trying to think, like what if it wasn't there, like, because we kind of saw a lot of the other stuff that you were able to avoid. So, like, you know, not having the myths and having to check other entrances. I kind of looked at it as to said, you know, at some point you're gonna have to make a decision. You had found Eastern Palace, and you had chosen not to do it. And initially, I said, hey, you know what? That's actually a really good play. You know, not even knowing where a bow was, because at that point we didn't even know where it was on Lapit's side. But then I thought about it. And I'm like, well, you know what? You still don't have that glove, and getting back there is, you know, I thought initially it's like, well, it's not the easiest place to get to, but you really could. You actually could have saved the quid at Sank, and then
Yeah,
take
it wasn't
Hyrule
too bad
Castle
because you had the
west
Hyrule
to
Castle
east.
connector. Yeah,
Right. Yeah,
that was
you
my
could
whole
have.
thinking with leaving it.
Yeah, you could have definitely done that, but there was a point in the seed where I felt like, all right, well, you're gonna have to make a choice. It's either you're gonna have to go into Green Pendant Mire, which you know, you don't have Samaria, but you know, okay, maybe there's something here, or you're just gonna have to suck it up and go to Eastern. And basically, the way it worked was, all right, you went to Mire, you got the bow, you eventually made your way to Eastern Palace. You're able to beat that. You got, you know, flippers and all that type of stuff. I forgot if you found. I think you found the dam before then. So then you're able to go to Swamp Palace. You full clear that. And the comment that I made was this: as I said, you know, at some point you're gonna have to probably consider the GT climb. The one big thing that you did was you ended up. I mean, you know, granted, Compass Room and GT didn't matter. You know, it had absolutely nothing. But you went ahead and went out of your way to actually go to the Bowlock section in Pod to pull out Samaria. And then you went ahead, you had done Swamp, you went to GT, you got the Ice Rod, and you just kind of followed it from there to say, okay, next I'm going to go do Turtle Rock, see where that leads me to. You got the Pod Big Key, magically you're in go mode, and everything is all set squared away. So I thought the way that you ended the seed was like really smartly handled. You just said, you know what, you know where all your dungeons are. You still you know what you have to, like, you still got things that you got to beat, and if the things that are there that are along the way, then great, you're done. And alas, here you are, you're done.
Yeah, at the end they were pretty much worked out that way because I was able to route in, like you said, the right side of Pod, go up, clear out Eastern, do my climb, and then finish off Ice Palace before going to Turtle Rock. And everything was kind of just along the way there. Probably the only bad thing I think was the full clear of Swamp, because I don't think there was really anything in there, but it had to get done.
Oh, alas, you know what Swamp had? The rest of the logic to put that glove in the lava chest in
That's
logic.
right, PR Smalls.
Yes, imagine thinking logic. I was even asking Arya, I said, you know, when you go out of logic and you get like items that you know are key locked and it's like something that's like really important, you know. So like when Lapit went to lava chest, he had 0 small keys. You know, and he gets that glove and we're like, okay. And then you pull out the glove and you had 2 TR smalls, and Arya's comment was, you know, well, you can half open up the glove lock, you know, chest. Choose wisely. But it was fun watching you do this. So I thank you very much for allowing yourself to be restreamed.
Yeah, thank you for doing the comms, you and Arya. Hopefully I didn't embarrass myself too much.
No.
Oh, not at
No,
all.
quite well.
You provided the much needed entertainment that we all come to know and love when it comes to Crosskeys modes. All right, here we go.
Biggest fear you have when you're on restream is that you're gonna mistrack something in a Crosskeys race.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that's the case. Arya's at. I literally think Arya. I really think that.
Oh, I've done it too. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah, I think late bit. All he has left is left side swamp outside of the Skullwoods thing. And it's just, to me, it's just so ironic. I'm not saying that there's 216 items in the game and you mistakenly miss one thing, but it always just seems when you don't check one thing, it ends up always being the thing that you needed. When it comes to mistrack, it's like, oh my god, it's always that. So
it does make you think of how many times you'd mistrack and don't know you mistracked because it was nothing.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Yeah, here we go. So we're gonna go to left side swamp. We're gonna find junk and more junk. And surprisingly, like even Arya had made mention of this. Late bit skipping this initially was actually, I don't want to say it was surprising, but considering what late bit had left at that time, I was actually surprised that he completely just dodged this. But he had just gotten the mitts, and I think that he was just going to be reliant on his answer being mitts locked. But just ended up being one of those seeds where that was not the case.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, again, as we see here, without boots, it's so slow, but like the counterpoint is he was like 3 or 4 from go, and this is a dreadful location for swamp.
Yeah.
So it's just, but again, it's one of those seeds where you both found so much stuff out of logic, and then the Moon Pearl probably feels like it's exceptionally late.
Yeah.
So, cutting some corners when you still have completable dungeons and stuff like that definitely also feels justifiable.
Speaking of things justifiable, Average Frustrated Gamer has rated us. Thank God I didn't run this, dude. I would have shamed you. So would have Arya. Just saying.
Shamed by. It's the same thing.
Yes. Listen. We were all farmed by JJo36, but you know what? You were still shamed by Mr. Ed 3. All right.
Even if you didn't play this seed, you got shamed by JJ.
Yes. All right. Late bit, trying to think. Shamed by JJo36? Yes. All right. Here we go. Late bit is thinking. Really trying to think. Yeah, this is... All right, so... For those that are unaware, for those that came in with the raid from Average Frustrated Gamer, the big issue that we have here from Late Bit is he went into Skull Woods. He forgot to check... Was it the compass check or whatever? The check on the right that had the boots. He just assumed that he did it. He did not. Alright, where are we off to? We are off to...
Hera? Does he still have something up in Hera?
No, there's literally nothing. Is he gonna recheck the Pyramid Ledge item? No, this is...
Pod location?
There's nothing here, though. I have it all marked off.
I don't remember if he... Maybe... I don't know.
Well, he's got 2 keys, so he hasn't been here.
Oh my god, he hasn't! There's nothing here. By the way, AFG, I blame you for me sneezing. You know, it's like, you know, every time I say something about me shaming. Yeah, nothing here. All right, so. All right, what's left? Yeah, he's thinking. He's pondering. I mean, we all know for a fact that I'm going to get blamed for this because I rolled the seed, and Late Bit decided to, you know, put on a. You know, he probably knows that he skipped the one check, and he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna clown around. And alas, here we are. MMMX keys stinks.
He makes a good point.
Yes, yes. How many times do you think he's been saying that? This game stinks. Listen, for all intents and purposes, I really truly hope that he figures it out. But at the same time, we all know this to be for a fact. If he were to go back in here to get those boots, he would still somehow, some way find out to last locate the Skull Woods entrance. Alright, here we go. Where are we going? Alright, we're starting at Link's house. We're breaking out the flute.
Hammer. Flute.
Flute to 3? Okay, well, there's potential. There's potential. Alright, here we go.
Go north.
Come on, go
Yes,
north.
you have literally, dude, you have no choice.
Go north.
Yes!
Yes!
It could have been. Alright, he's gonna go into here. He is going to see that he only has 5 out of 8 items.
Yay.
And that should be his hint right there. There you go. Yep. Alright, how many sword slashes?
Bomb the chest.
Yep.
There you go.
Yes! Oh, we're gonna give it a little fairy dust there. There you go! Alright, here we go. Now, we have 4 entrances locked behind boots. Alright. Now, he's gonna do these north ones here first. They're gonna be useless. Okay. So now it comes down to is he going to take the Dark World portal to do the dark Donk Rocks? Or is he gonna stay in the light world? So we know that he's gonna swing and miss here. It's just the question is when he flutes to 4, if he goes directly north, or if he's going to go south into the Dark World. He's like, come on, dude, come on.
You get this deep. You're
Right.
like one break, please.
Yeah. And
Yay!
yes, he will not last locate it. Let's go. He did it. Literally, that is the only purpose for the boots. By the way, there's a... Alright, so, the bottom of... oh god, was it I forgot if it was Super Bunny Cave or the shop. One of them was the library. There's a small key on that. Curious what could that be to at this point?
Meyer?
Oh god. Oh look, everybody, small juicer. See, I'm telling you, this is why Lady Lorlinda is the absolute best. The library's small key is an Ice Palace small key. All the others were accounted for.
No. Thank you, Lady.
You know? See, this is why. So, like I don't even want to say, you know, oh, it's got to be this, that, whatever, because then Lady Lorlinda is going to correct me. And I'm going to be like, yeah, you know what? Once again, I'm wrong. That's why I'm telling you. That's why these trackers, they're so good. They keep us on track, literally, while we just ramble our lives away. Well, me more than anybody, but you know, here we are. Hey, listen, we got the full experience of the seed courtesy of Late Bit. I cannot wait for his reaction to this. And before we start getting the GG chain, let's get the blame AFG chain going here. So, I'd like to personally blame AFG for this. There we go. One more bonk for the road. Yeah, you heard me. Hey, Hitman, do you ever have the same reaction that I do when you check the drop downs? And it's like, you know, oh, okay, here's Uncle, here's Useless Fairy, here's Magic Bat, blah, blah, blah. And you're kind of running down and you say, oh, okay, great, Ganon is vanilla. Where is this GT big key gonna be? And it ended up being free, but like, you know, you ever go with one of those seeds to be like, great, I gotta do the GT climb.
Yeah, it always feels like when Ganon is vanilla, it's like a go mode GT big key.
Yeah. You know, it's so weird to me that like the GT big key generally is free or it's on PED. But like when Ganon is behind Castle Tower, both Castle Tower keys, not even just one now, both Castle Tower keys are impossible. Like literally just flat out impossible.
Yeah, but if Bat's behind that though, you're gonna have that in logic 5 minutes in.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And then you're just always wondering what is on that powder.
Well, we did find out what was on powder. It was $20, courtesy of Latebit. In the meantime, get your GGs in chat to Latebit, aka Doink the Clown, who has been on Restream, has been defeated by Brett the Hitman Hearts, but alas, still finishes the seed with an official racetime.gg time of 2 hours, 45 minutes, and 14 seconds. The time means nothing. The fact he figured it out, GG's to him.
I guess he didn't watch SummerSlam 93. Not many people did, though, I don't think.
Dude, oh my god, Brett, you know, for what it's worth, Brett the Hitman Hart is still my favorite wrestler of all time. Matter of fact, I have a I should put on stream sometime. I have a signed autograph picture of Brett the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil 9 Hart. All right, here we go. You know what, Late Bit? As much as I'd like to say GG's, I'm going to tell you something. I'm just going to say this. This game stinks.
You said it, not me, but I am in complete agreement. This game stinks. You know, after my first like 10 Y items were all out of logic, I was like, maybe I can go get some more. So I checked out Skull Woods and just autopiloted past that chest. Never came back. Not the first time that's happened. Not the first time it's burned me. Won't be the last in either case.
Yeah, that was. Let me ask you this: how did you end up looking at the VOD, or did you just say, "Well, Skull Woods might have been something that you missed"? How'd you figure it out?
Yeah, like I said, it's not the first time it's happened, so I figured it was a repeat mistake, and that was after going back to left side swamp and clearing mire, turning in green pendant.
Well, it was literally after doing literally you did the entirety of the game. I mean, let's stop and think about it. You did the entirety of the game at that point, and yeah, I mean, I gotta give you big props for at least figuring it out and seeing the seed through, because this is one of those things where it's like, you know, you gotta be kidding me. I skipped one thing, or I mistracked one thing, or I thought I got something, or whatever the case may be. And of course, it's always that one thing that you need. And the screwed up thing behind it all, and you already know this, and I do apologize for saying it, but what did the boots do for you this seed? Literally just to get to one entrance. Not even an item. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know, hey, I gotta go to, you know, I gotta check a boots locked entrance to find, you know, Hype Cave that's gonna get me something. No, it was literally, you needed the boots. just to be able to beat Skullwoods. Like, that is it. You know, and I got to give you big props on that for being able to finish. Dude, I can only imagine how aggravated you are.
I mean, aggravated, yeah, but who do I have to blame except myself? I mean,
AFG.
Yeah. Plus, who rolled this stinker?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Who could have
that's
done
right.
such a thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. This was downhill from the start. When I took that silly death trying to get out of Spiral Cave, I went on tilt, and I said, "Wait a minute! I have a Desert Small that I stole. Maybe I can make a play with that and get back in this." Got me a sword and a lamp out of logic, and I think like the next 6 or 7 Y items I got were all out of logic, and I was like, "How do I get back in?" And I don't know exactly where I did, but you know, I did the whole bunny warp thing in Skull and did 4 out of the 5 chests, and that 5th one was kind of important.
Yeah. I mean, even at that point, I mean, like, I try to attribute it to the fact that, you know, you came in and you, so hear me out on this. That entrance in particular was vanilla. You don't have any small keys, so why bother making a death warp when you're gonna want to rob the small keys so then you can come back to there and check everything? So you did everything right there. My thought of what your mindset was is you had already gone into there. Oh, I already checked that chest. I have that small key. I'm just gonna go full left. You do those things, you bail out, and you go do something else. Like, to me, I feel like there's a way that it's justified, because like if you think about it, if that was like the vanilla big key chest connector, you know, in the one entrance, and then you got spat out to like the back of Skullwoods, then it's okay. Then you go to the other one, and you could just do it normally. But there is just something to where when that's vanilla, and you don't have any small keys initially, it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go back out. I can definitely see that being skipped. It just happened to be a scenario to where, of course, the one thing that you forgot about or just didn't do ended up being literally the one thing that you needed for, I don't know, the last hour.
Yeah.
You know, and it's, oh God. You know, but, you know, I do want to say this, and I was telling Hitman the same thing. What I found funny was the fact that at different points of the seed, both of you guys are so wildly out of logic with what you guys got. You know, the glove that's 4 TR key locked, the, you know, hammer and boots for Hitman initially, you robbing the Desert Small and getting a sword and a lamp, you going into Eastern Palace getting flippers, which in turn got you a flute that, by the way, Hitman dodged. Yeah, you nailed it on the head, dude. You absolutely nailed it on the head as far as getting all of these really good items wildly out of logic. But the one thing that I'm curious about that I asked Hitman is when it came down to it, as far as to say, okay, well, you know, we have all of this. Where's this Moon Pearl? And it's just camping in Ice Palace, just right in the front of Hyrule Castle. What was your thoughts by the time that you eventually made your way there and you know, the Moon Pearl was, you know, a little over the hour mark? How did you feel about, you know, seeing that nonsense there?
Hey, 200 on the dot. Nice. No. No, anytime the Pearl's deep in ice, it's a feels bad moment because I never make a deep play into ice early. But I guess I had just enough equipment to do that at this point. Of course, it was all out of logic, so I was like, what do I even do? I guess I just make do with what I have and ignore the logic and just got to go all the way to Freezor chest for my Pearl, and just this game stinks.
This game stinks indeed. But no, this was a pleasure to watch. Very happy that I decided to calm this and not have to run this, because Lord only knows the mistakes I would have made. But regardless of what mistakes I would have made, I still would have shamed AFG. So, you know, all is covered there. So, but it is getting pretty late for anybody. Hitman, Late Bit, any last thoughts about the seed? Anything else you want to add on?
I'm gonna need alcohol for the rewatch, but thanks to Speed Gaming for putting this on as always, and AFG for putting this these weekly deals together. It's bringing out a lot of heavy hitters, a lot of good crowds. Thank you to the volunteers for making it happen. And yeah, I'm gonna go cry now.
There's no crying in Rando.
Listen, when I said I was down to clown, I did not sign up for a 216.
That is true. That is true.
So you got to spot me at least a few tears.
I will. You know what? I might shed some tears on your behalf too. How about that?
That works.
Hitman, anything you'd like to add?
Just echoing a lot of what Late Bit just said. Thank you for calming, both you and Arya. Thank you, Lady Laura Linda, for tracking, Speed Gaming for restreaming, and yeah, AFG for doing this every week. It's always a lot of fun.
Listen, as much fun as you guys might have had in all 23 entrants of this, I honestly think Ari and I had the most fun. We got to observe and commentate two fantastic runners, and as you heard in the interviews, two fantastic individuals in general. So please give them a follow, Hitman1382 and Late Bits. They not only just are very good at the game, but you know what? They make the same mistakes as we all do, and you know what? Sometimes it's fun to watch. But they take it all in good stride, and we thank them very much for their time here. This has been a blast, Arya. I hope you had just as much of a fun time as I did.
Yeah, this was incredibly fun, Ed. Thanks so much for reaching out about doing comms. Yeah, this was a really entertaining race to watch. Obviously the boots thing on Late Bit side was unfortunate, but I mean this was a really tight race, but so many things being out of logic, and the plays and the attempts to get back into logic. It was a really entertaining race to get to calm. So it was a pleasure as always to calm with you and have Lady Laura Linda on tracking, doing an amazing job, and Drosy helped setting us up. It was really fun.
Always look forward to these. I always forgot what the command is. It's not just that, oh my god, it actually works. Yes, there are Speed Gaming things going on non-stop. Check them out. Speed Gaming 1 through 7. I know that there's a Zelda 1 randomizer tournament that's going on that I've been watching a little bit. So if you like Zelda from all sorts of avenues, go check that stuff out. We have a daily race schedule somewhere. I don't even know if there's a command for that, but you know what? Check everything out. Everything that Speed Gaming does, absolutely fantastic. And until next time, I am Mr. Ed 3, alongside my friend Arya Stark and Lady Laura Linda. Again, thank you very much for the tracking. This was a fun one, and hope you guys had just as much of a good time as we did. And until next time, we're going to sign things off, and we hope to catch you guys again soon.